warning. All right, I think we're live. I think we're going.
Question mark?
Question mark.
Hello and good morning.
We are only 49 minutes behind schedule, behind our scheduled start time. So thank you so much, Ben. Or hello, Ben. How are you?
Hello and good morning. He wasn't behind schedule.
I know he wasn't behind schedule.
Ben was grand.
So for those of you,
I had a few home emergencies with the dog.
oh no.
Maybe by a few minutes. Nothing major, but
Okay.
he was sick on the stairs. My wife had left with the kids to school, so I'm rushing downstairs to grab a coffee to get in here in time for 8, and I ran past a bit of dog puke on the floor.
It's real life, guys. It's real life. Welcome to Zero to Revenue Challenge.
Yeah, Lizzie coined a term this morning. Let's recrap.
Recrap.
And
Recrap is what happened this morning.
Yeah,
Let's
could be
recap on the morning.
Good word for a retro. So basically, we had been streaming live from across the street in a cafe a little earlier. So we've already kind of done a little bit of an opener, but we wanted to use this time to talk with you, Ben, about what all of us are going to plan to do today and do for today, and then we'll then check in midday and see how everybody's doing. And then we'll also check in at the end of the day as well. So maybe you could start, so what is it that you want to achieve today on the product side?
Yeah, fundamentally it is laying the groundwork and getting, from a code-based standpoint, getting all of the main bits set up. So getting the server infrastructure, getting the database created, the primary models, and I guess the tangible sort of side of this, that sort of less techie, I suppose, is that by the end of the day, it should be possible for us to, albeit with an ugly homepage, see a homepage, have it working on the live server, albeit hidden from the wider world, choose a pricing plan, sign up to it, have it create an account, and send you into what will essentially be an empty dashboard. So that I can start tomorrow knowing that we've got the environment set up, the code base is in place, the database is ready, and that's a really powerful, from a psychological standpoint, for any developer out there, knowing that you have the environment set up, the server set up with Nginx, with AWS, with whatever the infrastructure, whatever the structure is, knowing that it's there, so that when you do that minor update tomorrow, you can just click push and it syncs it up to the server. Yeah. It's a really powerful psychological position to be in, because you can then much more rapidly iterate. And so I want to get that out of the way, knowing that it's done. Sure. And then it's pushing on with a more meaningful business logic from tomorrow onwards.
It's also good when you're bringing in more people later on.
Yeah, for
having
sure.
started.
Yeah.
Cool.
So there's going to be some automation in there with some scripts that will enable me to push it to the live server, which helps me, but also, as you say, helps when a team is brought in.
Okay.
So the groundwork will be put in place for almost every aspect of the technical infrastructure.
Okay, so what do you want it to look like by the end of the day? What do you want to be able to have done, or what should we expect to see by the end of the day?
Yeah, as noted, it's the homepage, but then someone can choose a pricing plan, sign up, have it create an account, and then see an empty dashboard. That is what you will tangibly see by the end of the day.
Okay, all right, cool. So what do you need from us?
Okay, so we were just chatting a second ago. You need GitHub or Bitbucket access, which is basically the code repository platform where we'll keep the code stored, I suppose. And that's really going to just serve as a backup facility for now, because there's only me. But it's obviously very important that you have that. And when the servers require those as well, so that they can be pulling from that themselves. So when updates are made, you can basically trigger a command to pull that down. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty much that. I've already got the login details for the server, so that's great. Stripe will be set up today as well, so that would be, technically we can take payments today. But obviously it's more just connecting the dots versus actually going for that first sales day, I suppose. But those are the key things.
Okay, cool. So and then Lizzie and I, we're going to be focused on looking at the customer interviews and the research that we've been doing around that.
We're going to look at the problem. We're going to queue up some customer interviews to dig into what that problem looked like. And I think we're going to do some community building and outreach to make sure that we're promoting the live stream as well, get as much feedback as we can on day one.
And then lead gen. So we're going to come up with a couple of MVPs, as it were, for different ideas to try and get more eyes on the ball. So we should probably start discussing it as a product itself called Briefing Room. We've set up a Twitter account, Briefing Room HQ, so you can start following that. And Ben, I'm getting you all those kind of details, and also our logo files and color scheme.
Color scheme, yeah.
That's anything else?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, the logo stuff is obviously important, and if I have it today, then it might make sense for me to integrate as I'm doing it.
Yeah, we have it.
To a certain level. I mean, it won't be finessed at this stage, but yeah, if you have it, that would be great. If not, it can be plopped in over the coming days.
Okay, so we'll be working out of Slack if anybody wants to kind of follow along, and we're also going to be plopping in our status on this Coda that we have on the screen right now that I'm going to share, so people can follow along. And look at that, 5 minutes. That wasn't very long.
It's a good stand-up.
There you go, Ben. He's like, let's see how long this will last.
He even told us a story about his dog being sick within the
Exactly,
stand-up.
within the
5
stand-up. That's
minutes.
good. That's pretty good.
Real human connection.
Real human connection. So we'll we can go on mute. You can start working away, and we'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, cool.
Alrighty.
All right, that's great.
Okay. See ya.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Okay. Well, I don't know if he wants to mute us or not, but anyway. So in 5 minutes, we have 5 minutes before we start the next one. So let's just try and get a bit caught up. I will send Ben. If anybody wants to see our.
I'm going to welcome the newbies in our Slack community. We've had a few people joining this morning.
I'm going to get the schedule up. No, I'm going to get the limit. I guess we should also get up the survey itself, right, to show how it looks.
Each of the iterations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do we have separate logins for Landbot?
To each other. No, we were just
okay,
using
we're
the
just
one.
using the one.
Yeah.
Okay. I brought something from home.
You're a zipper mug. I think it's pretty, but impractical.
Practical, you can hold it. But I guess I see what you mean.
So over on our Slack community, we are doing our morning welcomes.
What is going on with this one over here?
I also get to pick a different emoji for each person I'm welcoming.
I know, you've been doing that.
They're asking like really thought-provoking questions about why that emoji.
Why that one?
No reason.
I'm not going to be on here. I'm going to do mine.
I think sometimes I'm just going to talk to you out there.
Yeah, go for it.
You're going to move the lowest down, so I don't know what's going on.
Do you want to put it on now?
No,
or you want to take it off?
When you next moving it on? When do I need? I'm gonna
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. It's in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you want, I can do it. If you.
No, it's cool.
You're good?
I think this needs to be closer to you as well.
Yep.
So you can do it. Right, okay.
Our
That's
voice
okay.
from Beyond is Alan.
Yeah,
We just
exactly.
introduced the voice of Alan.
If anybody's wondering. Twitter. What's the best? I think.
This is for us.
A piece of paper.
That's a piece of paper.
Okay.
videos won't load. My videos won't load.
Oh, that's a good call. Good shot, actually.
That was Tom, by the way.
Your video.
Oh.
Your photographer, yeah.
I
I,
was like,
I recognized him. I
"Hi."
recognized him for some stuff.
Giving him side eye there. What's going on?
No, I recognized him running around. All right, so.
Also, if anyone is doing a cool project this week, let us know. We're happy to do shout outs.
Which point does Andrew come in?
He is on the
Two.
schedule for 2.
2 o'clock.
So before live working.
Huh?
Before live working. I don't know if I should keep doing it. Before live working check-in. So there's midday check-in
Midday check-in at 1, and then
and then Andrew.
Andrew. Yeah. Right. Okay. I will stop the stream and then start it again, so that we have a different
Second segment.
segment. So we'll be right back. Disable.